Webisode 57DHXWMb August 17, 2025 The Trial of Slobodan Milošević How to Bring Down a Dictator. Cartoon 1 of 4 titled The Trial of Slobodan Milošević How to Bring Down a Dictator. Cell 1 Milošević was the first post-World War II head of state, tried by an international criminal tribunal. Cell 2 The Milošević trial marked a pivotal moment in international law. Cell 3 The trial opened with accusations of conducting extremely brutal wars in Kosovo, Croatia, and Bosnia. Cell 4 Unfortunately Milošević died in March 2006, just months before the trial concluded, leaving many aspects of the case unresolved. Cartoon 2 of 4 title, What were tribunal reasons for bringing Milošević to trial? Cell 1 Milošević, as the former president of Serbia and Yugoslavia, was indicted for war crimes. Cell 2 Crimes against humanity. Cell 3 and genocide allegedly committed during the conflicts in the former Yugoslavia. Cell 4 Srđa Popović wrote a readable 2015 book about how ordinary Serbian citizens reacted to Milošević. Cartoon 3 of 4 title, How was the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, ICTY, able to bring Milošević to trial? Cell 1 International pressure. Cell 2 Legal proceedings. Cell 3 and willingness of the new Serbian authorities to cooperate with the tribunal. Cell 4 pressure on the new Serbian authorities by mass movements within Serbia may have had some effect. Cartoon 4 of 4 titled, Did mass disapproval of Milošević within his native state of Serbia make a difference? Cell 1 Did revolutionary actions in the Milošević native state of Serbia make a difference? Cell 2 What revolutionary actions made a difference? Cell 3 Participation of at least 3.5% of the population. Cell 4 Support from older people of younger people demonstrating with humor, music, and other life-affirming actions. Cat's corner strategy with Tiger and Leone. Saying the quiet part out loud. Roar. Hi, I am Tiger. Our human asked us to get up from our naps and start Cat's corner strategy with Tiger and Leone. She gave us a list of internet allies which we will post for her here.
Hi, I am Leone. It is better for your mental fitness to go to these websites than to go to bro sites for advice. Substack letters from an American Heather Cox Richardson. Substack your local epidemiologist. The Midas Touch. The Guardian. The New York Times.
One introduction. Rosette view. The United States government was on track in the Biden administration to reduce the prices for both clean energy heat pumps and clean energy electric cars. Trump tariffs are expected to upset those plans to prevent future air pollution and prevent climate change. The United States government should, instead of certifying wood stoves as safe when they are not safe, go forward with regulations that ban wood stove use and direct government money for use of forest refuse only for home building and furniture building. For just a few examples of use of forest products for non-burning uses, it is well known from scientific and medical research that wood burning is a substantial source of PM 2.5 emissions, yet the wood burning industry uses the scientifically debunked theory named carbon neutrality of wood burning to argue that wood burning replacing coal burning in industry, and in a trickle-down argument that wood burning should continue for home heating should continue. Presumably because it is called renewable, wood may be renewable in the sense that a tree can be planted in the place of a cut-down burned tree. But it takes centuries or decades for the newly planted tree to attain the stature of the cut-down burned tree. During those centuries or decades, photosynthesis, which converts CO2 to oxygen, and so sequesters some carbon, will not take place at the same rate as photosynthesis was performed previously, and wood burning emits both CO2 and PM 2.5, and PM 2.5 is not absorbed by trees, so PM 2.5 is not diminished by planting a tree in the place of a cut-down and burned tree. In fact, a living tree closes its pores against the presence of PM 2.5 from nearby wood burning, just as humans hold their breath in the presence of PM 2.5 from nearby wood burning. And when a tree closes its pores, the level of photosynthesis that absorbs CO2 pollution goes down. Wood burning emits 90% PM 2.5 particulate matter of 2.5 micrometer size, the perfect size to infiltrate the human lung, setting off a cascade of human health problems and early deaths. Contrary to many beliefs, wood burning emits 2.8 times the PM 2.5 as the fossil fuel coal burning, and wood burning emits 450 times the PM 2.5 as the fossil fuel natural gas burning. Replacing coal burning with wood burning creates more air pollution in the form of CO2 and PM 2.5 than coal burning. This emission data comes from testing the cleanest burning wood stove in the United Kingdom. The Eco-Design Wood Stove International Convention does not count the emissions from wood burning. The emissions from wood burning are erased from all countries around the world when calculating if each country has met its climate goals. This non-counting or erasure of wood burning emissions data from climate goals does not mean wood burning emissions do not exist. Rosette view. Purple air. PM 2.5 monitors hanging from the eaves of the house of a near neighbor should be used to measure the level of PM 2.5 in the air hyperlocally in the yards of near neighbors of indoor residential wood burners. If PM 2.5 levels exceed World Health Organization standards of 5 micrograms per cubic meter annually, then that evidence of air pollution from wood burning should lead to the shutdown of that indoor residential wood burning appliance, one appliance at a time if necessary.